it's Rochelle and welcome back to my channel. So I'm back with another video for you guys, and today I'm going to show you guys how I transform this wig. Yes, this wig right here. I'm going to show you how I transform this wig into this wig right here. So if you guys want to see how I got this hair color and how I transformed this wig, then please continue to watch. Alright, so let's get started. So the hair that I'm using today is from AsteriaHair. Actually, I shouldn't say the hair. The wig that I'm using is from AsteriaHair. So this wig is already made. It is a lace front wig, you guys. So this is what it looks like out of the package, and I haven't worn her as yet. She comes with, I say she, like she's a person. So she has like 3 combs, so you can use the combs, and it also has adjustment straps in the back, so it fits perfectly to your head. And this is what it looks like before I colored it, before I customized the hairline and everything. And I will say that this wig is just a little bit too big for my head, you guys. My head size is about 21 inches, but I find that this one was a little bit too big. I did order a medium, so that's my bad. And I'm gonna show you guys how I transform her. Alright, so this next step is completely optional. You don't have to do this, but I'm extra and I want a little bit more volume. So I'm gonna add a bundle of hair to this wig. I mean, she's only 180 density. So the density is 180. That's still kind of high, but I do want a little bit more volume. So I'm just gonna go ahead and place that wig onto my canvas head. Hello, Simba. My cat is always up in everything. So yes, I'm gonna start off at the very back. So I'm just gonna put the extra hair out of the way. I'm just gonna pin that up. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that track to the wig, and I'm just gonna pin it with my T-pin and cut that excess track, weft, whatever you wanna call it, off. And then I'm gonna go in with my needle and thread and start sewing down the hair. So pretty much the same thing like when I'm making my wigs. However, I'm not making the wig from scratch. I'm just applying some hair tracks to the wig to make it look a lot more fuller. So like I mentioned before, this is definitely optional. You don't have to follow this step. This is just only if you want to add more volume to your wig. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and speed this part up because it's very repetitive, and I do have videos on how I make my wigs, so I'll just link one of those in the description bar down below. So this is what it looks like after I applied the bundle of hair. She's looking a lot fuller. I'm happy with her. So I'm just gonna brush through that, and then we're gonna move on to the coloring process. But before we color, we're gonna prep the hair. And you guys see me doing this before. I just use my Got To Be Free spray, and I'm just gonna apply this all over the lace because I don't want to ruin the lace when I'm coloring it. So this will help to shield the lace from any colors so you don't stain and mess up your lace. And I'm just gonna go in with some blow dryer, and I'm gonna go in with a blow dryer just to dry the hairspray, so it just speeds up the process. Now I'm gonna use the Color Charm, Wella Color Charm 7A medium. I think this is medium ash blonde, and I'm gonna go ahead and do some roots today. So I'm just gonna apply that dye into this mixing bowl, and I'm not using all that dye. So now I'm gonna go in with the Salon Care number 10 cream developer, and I'm just gonna apply that into the mixing bowl as well. And I'm gonna go ahead and mix the product up and get her ready for dyeing. So make sure you're wearing your gloves. You want to protect your hands, and yeah, you want to protect your hands from the chemicals. So I'm gonna go in with this tiny little brush right here, and I'm gonna start applying the product onto the roots. So I don't want a lot of roots, you guys, and I'll tell you right now, I am not a professional. I'm not an expert. I'm literally just experimenting and hoping and praying this comes out very good. Okay, so yeah, so that's what I did. I applied it all over the roots, and I'm gonna go ahead and get my comb and start parting it and just applying that dye into the areas that I want it to, you know, be darker. So I'm gonna apply that onto the roots. Alright guys, so I've actually done the roots before. This is probably my second time doing this. The first time I did it, I used foils, and I think it came out a lot better, a lot neater. I didn't have any foils, so I skipped the foil, and yeah, I would recommend that you use some foils if you want it to look a lot neater. Mine was kind of, I don't know, it wasn't that neat, but whatever, it came out pretty good still, I think. Anyway, so I'm just gonna leave this product. Yes, it looks a lot darker than it actually is. When you wash it out, it's not as dark, but I left it in for about 20 minutes and then I washed it out, and this is pretty much the end result of how the roots are looking. I'm okay with it. I'm kind of happy with it actually. All right, so we're gonna move on to the fun part This part is a lot easier, I promise you. So we're gonna be using the Ion Color Brilliance Semi-Permanent shade in Rose, and I'm also gonna be using the Kiss Color Tintation in Rose Gold. I'm mixing these two together. The reason why I decided to mix them together is because I actually didn't have enough of the Ion Color Brilliance to do this hair, and I wanted more dye because it's a lot of hair. So I got the Kiss Color Tintation. I didn't get another one of the Ion Color Brilliance because Sally's is all sold out, so this is the closest I could get. So yeah, I mix them together, and now I'm gonna go ahead and apply that dye all over the hair. And as you can see, I'm using a brush, and I'm also using my finger to distribute the product all through the hair, making sure that everything gets colored. And because I'm not using multiple colors, you guys, I could have done the watercolor method, because I'm sure you guys will ask, why didn't I use the watercolor method? It's faster, it's easier. However, with the Ion Color Brilliance, I do not recommend them at all for watercolor, okay? Because I find that the product, it's so thick, the consistency is so thick, so it doesn't mix very well, I find, in the water. And then to do the watercolor method, you're pretty much wasting your product. So that's why I did it the old-fashioned way. As for the Kiss Tintation, if I'd used that color by itself, but I would need a few more bottles, I would definitely do the watercolor method for it. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this all over the hair. I'm gonna speed this up because honestly, it's really easy, and I'm only using one color. So just take small sections of hair, apply it throughout, and run your finger through it. Make sure all the color is getting distributed throughout the hair. I absolutely love this color, and I also feel like when I wash it more, this wig, the color is gonna fade, but I think I'm gonna really like that faded pink look also. I don't think it's gonna look bad, so I'm okay with this hair color fading some more as well. Alright, so now that I'm all done applying the color all over the hair, I'm actually going to let this sit for about 30 minutes, and I'm going to step off camera and wash this out. And this is pretty much what it looks like after I wash it out. I did not use any shampoo in the hair whatsoever. I just used some conditioner. I use Pantene Pro V. That's what I use to wash all my wigs. And I'm going to go in with a tweezer, and I'm going to start customizing that hairline just to make it look a little bit more natural. Now this wig is a pre-plucked wig, so the frontal of the wig is pre-plucked. However, I do have to do a bit more tweezing just to give it a more realistic hairline. So I just tweeze from behind the hairline, and I tweeze just a little bit from the front as well. Not too much, because I don't want my wig to look bald. I don't want her to have any bald spots and look crazy. So I'm just gonna go in with my blow dryer and start blow drying her. I also straighten her off camera, and I apply the wig off camera as well. I do have very detailed videos on how I apply my wigs. There she is, she's on my head now. So yeah, I'm just going with my blow dryer, just making sure that it's laying and she's looking nice and flat. Alright, so this is pretty much what the wig looks like when it is all straightened out. However, I'm going to add some layers because I want to curl my hair too. So I'm going to go in with this dull scissors. It's so dull. I'm struggling. I don't know where my other scissors were, but I'm using these dull scissors, and I'm just going to grab small sections of my hair, and I'm gonna start cutting some layers. Oh my gosh, look at me struggling. So yeah guys, seriously, I'm struggling with the scissors. But yeah, I'm just gonna continue grabbing small sections in the front just so it frames my face, and just put some layers in the front. And I'm also gonna do it for the other side as well. So I'm just going to be cutting this on an angle and creating some layers. So this is how long the hair is when I'm standing. This wig is about 22 inches, and the bundle of hair that I added to it was a 24-inch bundle. So I'm all done cutting this hair. So now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to style her. I'm gonna be doing some nice curls today, some nice loose curls, and I'm gonna be using my flat iron to do this. I'm using the Babyliss, is that what it's called? I don't know. I'll put everything in the description bar down below, and I'm gonna go ahead and wrap my hair around the flat iron and just slowly pull it down, and then I'm gonna have these really nice curls. I love using this flat iron for curling hair. And guys, the reason why I look like I'm in so much pain when I'm curling my hair is because this flat iron, it's so hot. Like, it's super hot. I have it on the high setting, it's best to wear some gloves with this because it heats up pretty fast and it gets really hot, so it's kind of burning my fingers. But yeah, I just take small sections of hair and I just wrap that around the flat iron and just, ooh, like, look at that. Really? So clumsy. All right, girl, get it together, get it together. So yeah, my facial expression tells you how hot this flat iron is. Anyway, so I'm just grabbing small sections, wrap the hair around and let it go, and you'll have yourself some cute curls. This does take a bit of practice, you guys, to get it right, but I feel like this flat iron was really easy to actually curl the hair because I've tried this with other flat irons and the struggle is real. This is a lot easier even though it's hot. Alright, so I'm looking at my hair. I love the curls. However, I don't like my part. I want my side part to be a little deeper, so I went ahead and I part my hair to the side because I wanted a deeper part, and I'm gonna go in with some hair mousse just to flatten that down so she stays put. And yeah, that's all I'm doing is just moving the part, and then I go in with my hot comb also to make it look a lot flatter. I don't want my wig to look bulky. So yeah, I'm gonna go back in now with my flat iron and just finish curling up this hair. I'm just gonna go ahead and speed this part up because it's repetitive. The side of my hair is pretty much done. I'm gonna go in with my curling one and just curl the very top because I want to add some volume. And I'm gonna go in with my Got To Be Free spray and just spray the top as well. Go back in with my curling one, and that's how I add volume to the top of my hair. And I'm gonna go ahead and repeat the same steps to the other side, of course, because we're not gonna leave it straight. So yeah, I'm just gonna repeat the steps and speed up this process. So yeah, this is pretty much the completed look. I really love how this color turned out. I love how the curls turned out as well. Let me know if you guys like the roots with the colorful hair. I feel like it makes it look a little bit more on the natural side, but I do like it without roots. I think this color would look great with or without roots. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up, comment down below, and let me know what you guys want to see next. I'll see you in another video very soon. I love you guys so much, and thank you for watching.